Nestled in the heart of Norway, the Johansen family thrived on the tranquility of their surroundings. Anders, the father, was a renowned carpenter, his hands skilled at shaping wood into works of art. Ingrid, his wife, possessed a gentle spirit and a passion for history, often found engrossed in books about ancient civilizations. Their two children, Erik and Freya, embodied the vibrancy of Norwegian summers. Erik, with his mop of blonde hair and boundless energy, loved nothing more than exploring the nearby forests, while Freya, her eyes sparkling with curiosity, dreamt of faraway lands and exotic creatures. Life in their quaint town was peaceful and predictable. Days were filled with the rhythm of nature, the gentle lull of the fjords, and the comforting warmth of family dinners by the fireplace. Yet a shared yearning for something more lingered in their hearts. The Hansens longed to break free from routine, to trade the familiar for the unknown, and to create memories that would last a lifetime. Little did they know an extraordinary adventure awaited them, one that would transport them from the cool embrace of Norway to the sun-drenched shores of a distant land. The idea first took root on a cold winter evening. Snow fell softly outside, blanketing their home in a serene silence. Inside, the Hansens were huddled around a crackling fire, flipping through travel magazines. Pictures of sun-kissed beaches, ancient ruins, and vibrant cultures filled the pages, sparking a collective sense of wanderlust. Freya, her imagination running wild, pointed excitedly at an image of a turquoise bay dotted with colourful boats. "Freya! Look, Papa, can we go there? Please!" Her plea was instantly echoed by Erik, who envisioned himself building sandcastles on an endless beach. Anders and Ingrid exchanged a knowing glance. The allure of a family adventure was difficult to resist. Turkey, with its rich history, vibrant culture, and promise of summer sun, emerged as the clear front-runner. Anders, captivated by the architectural marvels of Istanbul and Cappadocia, dreamt of sharing his love for history with his children. Ingrid, her heart set on exploring ancient ruins and bustling bazaars, envisioned herself getting lost in the sensory tapestry of a new culture. And so, the decision was made. The Hansens would embark on a grand summer adventure, trading the familiar fjords of Norway for the sun-drenched shores of Turkey. Excitement filled the air as spring blossomed, bringing with it the promise of their upcoming journey. The Hansens meticulously planned their itinerary, poring over maps, guidebooks, and travel blogs. Erik and Freya, unable to contain their anticipation, counted down the days, their bedrooms transformed into a flurry of packing lists and colourful travel brochures. Finally, the long-awaited day arrived. The family piled into their car, their luggage filled with summer clothes, snorkeling gear, and a healthy dose of nervous excitement. As they drove away from their peaceful town, the familiar landscape fading into the distance, a sense of exhilaration washed over them. Their adventure had officially begun, a journey that would take them far beyond the borders of their homeland. Ahead lay the promise of new experiences, cultural immersion, and the forging of unforgettable family memories against the backdrop of a land steeped in history and bathed in the warmth of the Mediterranean sun. Trondheim Airport, though modest in size, buzzed with the energy of travellers embarking on summer adventures. The air thrummed with the clatter of rolling suitcases, the excited chatter of families, and the gentle hum of departing aircraft. The Hansens, easily spotted amidst the crowd with their matching backpacks and infectious enthusiasm, navigated the check-in process with practiced ease. Erik, unable to contain his boundless energy, darted between his parents, his backpack bouncing playfully as he marveled at the bustling activity. Freya, her eyes wide with a mix of anticipation and awe, clung tightly to Ingrid's hand, her gaze flitting between the towering departure boards and the sleek airplanes lined up on the tarmac. Anders, ever the pragmatist, ensured their luggage was securely tagged and their travel documents were in order. With boarding passes in hand and a final wave goodbye to the familiar landscape of Norway, the Hansens made their way through security, their excitement reaching fever pitch. The gentle hum of the airport transformed into a symphony of jet engines as they stepped onto the air bridge, the promise of their Turkish adventure growing stronger with every step. The sleek Boeing 737 taxied smoothly down the runway, the roar of its engines signaling the start of their journey. As the plane lifted gracefully into the air, Freya and Erik, their noses pressed against the window, gasped in unison. Below them, the familiar landscape of Trondheim shrunk into a miniature diorama, the fjords shimmering like silver ribbons against the verdant tapestry of the Norwegian summer. Ingrid, her hand resting reassuringly on Freya's, pointed out fluffy cumulus clouds that resembled cotton candy castles, her imagination mirroring her daughter's. Anders, ever the avid photographer, captured the scene with his camera, documenting the start of their grand adventure. The gentle hum of the plane's engines provided a soothing soundtrack as the Hansens settled into their seats, their anticipation for the journey ahead growing with every passing mile. The in-flight entertainment provided a welcome distraction, offering a selection of movies, music and games. Freya, captivated by an animated film about a family of traveling pandas, giggled softly, her earlier anxieties about flying fading away. Erik, engrossed in a handheld video game, challenged his father to a virtual duel, their competitive spirits soaring as high as the plane itself. As the sun began its descent, the captain announced their imminent arrival in Antalya. Passengers eagerly stretched their legs, ready to embrace the Mediterranean warmth. The Turkish coastline unfolded, a mix of turquoise waters, golden beaches and ancient ruins. The Hansens were greeted by warm, fragrant air, a stark contrast to their homeland. In the arrival hall, a driver held a sign, "Welcome, Johansen-familien." This marked the beginning of their Turkish adventure, filled with unforgettable experiences. The Hansens' driver, a jovial man named Mehmet, welcomed them with a warm smile and a cheerful "Hoş geldiniz." His English was sprinkled with a melodic Turkish accent, adding to the charm of their arrival. Mehmet, eager to share his country's beauty with his guests, pointed out points of interest as they navigated the bustling streets of Antalya. The drive to their resort was a feast for the senses. Vibrant bougainvillea cascaded over terracotta walls, their fuchsia blossoms a stark contrast to the azure sky. The air, thick with the scent of jasmine and sea salt, carried with it the distant call to prayer from a nearby mosque. Erik and Freya, their eyes wide with wonder, watched as donkey carts laden with fresh produce shared the road with sleek Mercedes-Benzes, a testament to Turkey's unique blend of old and new. Mehmet, sensing their fascination, shared stories of Antalya's rich history. He spoke of ancient empires that once ruled these lands, of legendary battles fought on these shores, and of the enduring legacy of civilizations past, leaving the Hansens eager to uncover the secrets hidden within Turkey's ancient stones. As they drove further away from the city centre, the landscape transformed, giving way to palm-fringed beaches and the sparkling waters of the Mediterranean Sea. The Sunset Oasis Resort, nestled between a pine-covered hillside and the azure waters of the Mediterranean Sea, emerged like a mirage. Its whitewashed buildings, adorned with vibrant bougainvillea and cascading jasmine, exuded an air of tranquility and luxury. As their car pulled up to the entrance, a grand archway adorned with intricate mosaics welcomed them, hinting at the opulence that lay within. Bellhops, their smiles as warm as the Turkish sun, rushed to greet them, whisking away their luggage with an efficiency that spoke volumes of the resort's commitment to guest satisfaction. Stepping into the lobby, the Hansens were enveloped in a world of understated elegance. Sunlight streamed through arched windows, illuminating a space adorned with hand-woven rugs, intricately carved wooden furniture, and the gentle sound of water cascading from a marble fountain. A friendly receptionist, her English impeccable, greeted them with a cheerful "Merhaba." She efficiently checked them in, her every gesture radiating warmth and hospitality. As she handed them their room keys, she pointed out the various amenities the resort offered. Multiple swimming pools, a private beach, a spa, a fitness center, and a variety of restaurants serving both local and international cuisine. Their room, a spacious suite with a balcony overlooking the glistening Mediterranean, was a sanctuary of comfort and luxury. Sunlight streamed through French doors, illuminating a space adorned with tasteful furnishings, plush carpets, and local artwork that added a touch of Turkish charm. The gentle sea breeze carried with it the scent of salt and pine, a sensory symphony that whispered of relaxation and rejuvenation. Eric and Freya, their earlier exhaustion forgotten, raced onto the balcony, their laughter echoing across the resort as they took in the breathtaking view. Below them, the resort's main pool sparkled invitingly, its turquoise waters reflecting the cloudless sky. Beyond the pool, a swathe of golden sand stretched towards the sea, dotted with colourful umbrellas and sunbathers soaking up the late afternoon sun. Anders, his arm wrapped around Ingrid's waist, watched his children with a contented smile. The journey, though long, had been worth it. Here in this idyllic setting, far from the familiar routines of their Norwegian life, the Hansens were ready to embrace the adventure that awaited them. Turkey, with its rich history, vibrant culture, and the promise of sun-drenched days, had welcomed them with open arms. Their summer adventure had truly begun. The Sunset Oasis Resort provided an idyllic sanctuary for relaxation and recreation. The Hansens eagerly embraced the resort's offerings. The main pool, a shimmering oasis of turquoise, became their daily haven. Anders taught Freya to swim, her giggles echoing across the pool deck. Eric challenged his father to a game of water volleyball. Ingrid found refuge under a palm tree with a book and iced tea. The gentle rustle of palm fronds and waves provided a soothing soundtrack. The resort's private beach beckoned with promises of sun-kissed relaxation. Section 2. Culinary Delights. Mealtimes at the Sunset Oasis Resort were a celebration of culinary abundance. The main restaurant, with panoramic views of the Mediterranean, transformed into a gastronomic paradise. Breakfast, served buffet-style, was a feast for the senses. Freshly baked breads filled the air with their enticing aroma. A colourful array of fresh fruits, local cheeses, and savoury Turkish pastries tempted every palate. Eric piled his plate high with pancakes drizzled with honey. Freya sampled everything from Turkish Delight to olives. Anders and Ingrid savoured the leisurely pace of breakfast. Lunch, often enjoyed al fresco, provided a welcome respite. Grilled meats, fresh salads, and mises satisfied every craving. The Hansens embraced the diverse flavours of Turkish cuisine. Adventures for young explorers. The Sunset Oasis Resort offers activities to ignite imaginations and foster creativity. The Kids Club became Eric and Freya's home away from home. Supervised by caring staff, it engaged children of all ages. Eric and Freya enjoyed a treasure hunt, their laughter echoing through the gardens. They also loved a pottery class, shaping clay into charming creations. Freya discovered a love for Turkish crafts during a bracelet-making workshop. She created a unique souvenir under the guidance of a local artisan. Eric excelled in the mini golf tournament, his cheers echoing across the green. Section 4. Evenings under the stars. As the sun set, the Sunset Oasis Resort transformed with the scent of jasmine and distant music. The amphitheatre, lit by fairy lights, hosted dazzling performances, captivating the Hansens. They retired to their room, hearts filled with the magic of the evening. Section 5. Turkish Hospitality. The warmth of the staff made the Hansens feel like cherished guests. Mehmet, their driver, shared Turkish culture and took them to local gems. The Kids Club staff created a nurturing environment for Eric and Freya. Section 1. The Lure of the Deep. The Mediterranean's allure called to the Hansens, eager for underwater adventures. Eric and Freya dreamt of marine life, while Anders and Ingrid shared their excitement. The resort offered snorkeling and diving trips, promising unforgettable experiences. Section 2. Gearing up for adventure. The dive centre buzzed with excitement as the Hansens prepared for their underwater journey. The instructor's humour and guidance eased their nerves. They donned their gear, ready to explore the deep. Section 3. A world unveiled. The boat ride to a secluded cove filled the Hansens with anticipation. The instructor briefed them on the vibrant coral reefs and marine life. They prepared to dive into the underwater world. Section 4. Encounters of the marine kind. The Hansens entered the Mediterranean, their worries dissolving. They marveled at schools of fish, a sea turtle and a shy octopus. Ingrid's fears faded as she appreciated the coral reef's beauty. Section 5. Freya's Coral Garden. Freya was captivated by a vibrant coral patch. She watched clownfish play and gently touched a sea anemone. Her laughter echoed through the water, a sound of pure joy. Section 6. Treasures of the Deep. Anders discovered ancient pottery shards on the seabed. The Hansens gathered the fragments, imagining their historical significance. They surfaced, excited by their underwater discoveries. Section 1. A sensory symphony. The Hansens explored a bustling Turkish market with Mehmet. The market's vibrant colors and scents overwhelmed their senses. Erik and Freya eagerly explored the stalls, captivated by the treasures. Section 2. Treasures of the Bazaar. Ingrid admired handcrafted goods while Freya bargained for a bracelet. Erik was captivated by traditional wooden toys. Anders appreciated the craftsmanship, purchasing a wooden backgammon set. The Sunset Oasis Resort offered activities for family bonding. Anders and Erik enjoyed tennis while Ingrid and Freya cheered. The Hansens explored the area on well-maintained bicycles. They enjoyed a picnic at a secluded cove, creating lasting memories. As the sun began its descent, painting the sky in a breathtaking canvas of orange, pink and purple hues, the Sunset Oasis Resort transformed into a magical wonderland of twinkling lights and enchanting entertainment. The Hansens, their days filled with adventure and laughter, looked forward to their evenings together. The resort's amphitheatre came alive each evening with a variety of performances. One night, the Hansens were treated to a dazzling display of Turkish folk dancing. Freya, her eyes sparkling with delight, couldn't resist the urge to dance along. Another evening, the amphitheatre was transformed into a movie theatre under the stars. The Hansens, snuggled together, watched a classic family film, their laughter echoing through the warm night air. As with all good things, the Hansens' Turkish adventure eventually drew to a close. The last rays of the setting sun, casting long shadows across the resort, seemed to mirror the bittersweet emotions tugging at their hearts. The thought of leaving this idyllic haven with its warm hospitality, vibrant culture, and the ever-present soundtrack of the Mediterranean Sea filled them with a tinge of sadness. Erik, his pockets overflowing with smooth pebbles collected from the beach and his head brimming with tales of underwater adventures, clung to the last moments of their stay, his usual boundless energy replaced by a quiet contemplation. Freya, her hair adorned with colourful braids courtesy of the kind women at the local market, and her heart brimming with newfound friendships forged at the kids' club, hugged the resort staff goodbye, her small voice filled with a mixture of gratitude and sadness. Ingrid, her senses still tingling from the vibrant colours, exotic aromas and the melodic sounds of the Turkish language, found herself already planning their next adventure, eager to share her newfound love for this captivating country with friends and family back home. Anders, his camera roll overflowing with precious memories captured through his lens, placed a hand on Ingrid's shoulder, a silent acknowledgement of the profound impact this journey had had on their family. The flight back to Norway buzzed with a different kind of energy. The Hansens, weary but invigorated, reminisced about their Turkish escapade. Erik, nose pressed against the window, replayed the thrill of snorkeling. Freya dreamt of colourful bazaars and the kindness of the resort staff. As the plane touched down, a sense of familiarity washed over them. They returned, forever changed by their Turkish adventure. The memories and bonds they created would remain etched in their hearts.